Well, to me, this is fundamentally saving the republic and saving our families and our communities. I mean, it really began with being serious about securing our border, but then it really is comprehensively across the homeland security spectrum, securing our communities. But then when it gets beyond our shores, the president and his national security team have been deadly serious about pushing back a lot of these threats. Now, when it comes to the narco terrorists, number one, he began by identifying the cartel as terrorist organizations. It escapes my mind why that hadn't happened already, because if there's been a weapon of mass destruction detonated inside America, it's, in my mind, been chemical weapons on the American public by way of drugs. And so I applaud the administration for doing these things. And basically blowing these ships out of the water is one of the ways of doing it while avoiding civilian casualties. If we were to take military action inside of Mexico and other countries, we would face a Gaza-like situation where they would use human shields and it would get into political warfare. This is a down payment on seriousness that I think hopefully helps. And definitely, as a family that has suffered a loss of a family member to fentanyl, I am deeply grateful for this administration being serious about pushing back against this scourge.
Yeah.
Well, so Steve, I know you lost your beautiful daughter, Christina. Democrats are really trying to exploit this issue of blowing up these cartel boats. They're trying to distort the optics of it, but there are far too many Americans in this country, like you, who have lost family members to it. Do you anticipate that that message is selling with their Democrat voters, or do you think that those folks also see, the Steve Yates of the world who have lost family members, and they sympathize with what the Trump administration is doing to protect Americans?
Well, I speak about it because I am blessed to have friends like you that will allow me to speak from time to time. And it's an uncomfortable conversation for people to listen to, but I want people to feel uncomfortable about this. We should feel deeply uncomfortable about 500,000 American young lives being stolen from us. And whether it comes from China, the cartels, or anywhere, we should be deeply uncomfortable about this and motivated to help our government in any way, shape, or form to push back. I think that the Democrats are really at sea, literally and figuratively, when it comes to this issue, because I think to ordinary households, it's just common sense. We shouldn't have illegal floods come into our country and overwhelm our communities and our welfare system, and we shouldn't have illegal narcotics coming in and killing huge numbers of our young people. And if our government can take care of it beyond our shores, it's better to fight the battle there than to have to do it in our own streets. So I mean, I may be the wrong person to ask because it's what I want to believe also, but I happen to believe it's true.
Yeah, it has been chemical warfare on the United States, and you have been so bold in speaking out. I know it's personal, but it's also good strategy and good policy to have brought this on. Steve Yates, Senior Research Fellow at the Heritage Foundation. Great to have you on the show today. Thanks for joining us, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you both.